Think about search. One company dominates that space so completely, we don't even say, look it up anymore. We say, Google it. That's not just a tool, that's cultural dominance. Now, zoom out. What used to be thousands of small sites and forums are now a handful of massive platforms. Social media isn't just a feature anymore, it is the internet for a huge portion of the world. China has its Great Firewall, a highly sophisticated system that filters and blocks what citizens can access online. Russia has pushed to isolate its digital infrastructure from the global web. India, Turkey, Iran, they have all passed laws to demand that platforms comply with the local content rules or face shutdown. It's happening now. The global internet is being broken into pieces, not by accident, but by design. Some call this digital sovereignty, the idea that countries should control the data and content within their borders. Consider how we think about access. In theory, anyone with a connection can reach the same global internet. But in practice, access is shaped by filters, some legal, some algorithmic, and some commercial. Maybe a government blocks a website. Maybe a company decides your content violates terms of service. Maybe your search results quietly bury important information because the algorithm decided you wouldn't engage. Let's not forget economic access either. As more of the internet moves behind paywalls, subscriptions, and gated content, a class divide is forming. Those who can afford the full experience and those who get a fragmented, ad filled version. It's more like a sprawling mall with private security and ever changing rules. What's even stranger is how much responsibility these platforms have ended up shouldering, not just for what content gets shown, but for what is truth. Think about how much news, science, and history is now filtered through a handful of apps. Because the moment we stop asking who is in charge, is the moment the balance of power tilts too far to one side. The truth is, we're not just users anymore, we are the product. Our attention is sold, our behavior is tracked, and our choices are shaped in ways we barely notice. But over time, power consolidated, slowly, then all at once. And now we find ourselves living inside systems that feel too big to challenge, too essential to question. But that's exactly why we need to talk about it. Because there are alternatives. There are countries trying to build their own internet architectures, their own social platforms, their own cloud systems, not as copies of Silicon Valley, but as expressions of digital independence.